Hello, good people. Welcome to the Save Happy Life channel with me, Dr. Rose M. Today is a day that some parents somewhere would want to pass very quickly and never to be remembered. I saw a video clip today that has been trending for the better part of the day of a young man from a big school that has recently experienced the dormitory fires. The boy confesses to have set their dormitory on fire. I would want that to sink inside a parent. Put yourself in the shoes of the mother, of the father of that boy. Do you throw him out of your house? Do you deny him? What do you do? That is what I want us to explore today. Well, I have a problem exposing the face of this boy because he's a minor. I got a very clear mind that consequences follow our actions. He confesses to have really struggled trying to touch their dormitory. He tried once, it didn't work. He tried twice, it didn't work, until he decided the appropriate time to set the dorm on fire. And he chose a room where the prefect stayed. And he did it while no one was watching. What I congratulate this boy for is that he had the presence of mind not to set the dorm on fire at night because, as he says, somebody may get hurt. For that one, kudos, young man. It is time we told our children that we are in the world as individuals. And what we do will boomerang on us as individuals. What they do will boomerang on them as individuals. Internet does not forget. Imagine that boy with that clip still doing the round, because I am sure when he is 30, 40 years, somebody will retrieve that clip. Or even his children might retrieve that clip. What kind of father will he be to his children? What kind of example will he be showing his children? I don't know how we shall make these things sink in the minds of our children, especially the teenagers. And in a similar incident, or in a similar story, I read about some girls who are in police custody because they were picked by hidden CCTV cameras as they committed the felony. They thought they knew where all the cameras were and they avoided them as much as possible. But kudos to the school management, school administration, that they put the visible ones and the invisible ones. In the two scenarios, it is clear that indeed these children committed these crimes while they knew what they were doing is wrong. For some reason, they knew that should they have been found out, consequences would follow. Of course, I am sure they hoped against hope that they had covered their steps, their footprints. But unfortunately, consequences were following their actions. Parents, I am one of you. So I am telling us, let us teach our children that those guilty feelings, that is, when we decide to do the wrong thing when no one is watching, is nature's voice to remind us that character is doing the right thing when no one is watching, when no one is looking. And that voice should not be ignored. We remind them, too, that the door of good behavior is locked from inside the person. And as such, it is only the person who can unlock from inside and come out. It is only the person who can decide to practice what they have been told is right. It is only the person who can decide to change their behavior. No one else can do it for them. Your mother will not do it for them. The father will not do it for them. The school will not do it for them. Even the police will not do it for them. It is only when they change from inside can the rest of the world see that he has or she has changed their behavior. For dear parents, a co-patient feels the pain of the patient. In my community, there is a saying that goes that when you stay with a sick person, your eyes will never dry. You keep crying because of the pain of the patient. That is where we are as parents. And even worse, some diseases, such as the behavior of these children, can be a source of stigma in the community. Imagine if you are the parent of that young man. How many other parents would want to work with you? Look at the possibility of even people saying, don't go to that home. Don't work with that person. They have failed to teach their son the good manners. If you are in such a situation, because I am sure this boy is replicated in many homes. If you're in such a situation, parent, you are not the criminal. Let us agree on that. And therefore, much as you are the co-patient in this journey, please practice self-love. Assure yourself that you are not the one who lit the matchstick and set the dome on fire, which is actually the case. You're not the one. It was your son, it was your daughter. If friends do not want to work with you because you have bred a criminal, let them be. There is little you can do to other people to control them. Actually, there is nothing you can do. Keep loving the company of three persons: me, myself, and I. And when you are the three of you, you find company in each other, you find love from each other, and you are able to stand strong against the forces. And you are even able to stand strong to sort out this matter. And finally, do not slaughter the fattest chicken for this patient, for this behavioral patient, for this character patient. But again, you cannot afford to deny him or her food. Remember, parent, that by the end of the day, that child who is misbehaving will never ever call another person mom or dad, whether you are alive or dead. You remain the one and only. The same for you, the same for us as parents. We will never ever replace our children, our ill-behaved children, with the neighbor's child who is well-behaved. Never ever. So you're stuck with your child. Good or bad, that is the situation. What to do? The best, if you find yourself in this unfortunate situation of a child whose character is going overboard, organize a conducive healing process. And if need be, please spend money on professional therapy. It helps. It helps. It helps. Professional therapy, counseling, it does help. If they are in drugs, let them go through the drugs rehabilitation process. People have been in worse situations than that boy who was confessing in front of a camera that he actually put his dormitory on fire. We are not giving up on our children, parents. We have no others to call our sons and daughters. So the ones that God has given us, we must defend them with a lot of jealousy. We must guard, and protect them. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. Please share and feel encouraged. Our children will pull through this terrible phase called teenage. Bye-bye.